The family, hope you guys having a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in to IC Mondays. In case you didn't know, IC stands for Instant Christ, because that's going to be the new app will be coming out next year around May, Lord willing. Guys, God gave me a mighty word for you guys today, and it comes out of Luke chapter 12, starting with verse 18. Then he said, "This is what I do. I will tear down my barns, and I will build bigger ones, and there I will store all my grain and all my goods. And I say to myself, you have plenty of good things laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat and drink and be merry." But listen what God said. But God said to him, "You fool. This very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself?" Guys, God gave me this word because in life, we can be so caught up in doing the things that we want to do, and we don't think about the life that God called us to live. We don't think about trying to find our purpose in life by truly living for God, by truly selling out to God. So therefore, we're so caught up in our life, not realizing that this life we have, our days are numbered. So what happens a lot of times, we get so caught up with going to school, going to college, working, making money, acquiring things of this life, and we truly don't think about the kingdom. Guys, whether you realize it or not, our days are numbered. This guy, this Bible is talking about, this guy was so involved with making money, about storing up treasures, about storing up things that he can sit back and enjoy, but not even really thinking about saying, if Lord willing. See, we all have an expiration date. And God gave me this visual, and it's a mighty visual. This hourglass. We all have hourglasses on our life. We all have what you call a spiritual hourglass. And only God can see our hourglass. We don't know how much time we have. So literally, each and every one of us is literally walking around like this, on top of our shoulders. The problem is, where are you going to be? Where am I going to be when our hourglass run out, when our sand run out? Are we going to be in the middle of living life for ourselves and only thinking about our glory, only thinking about the money we have, the cars we drive, the house we live in? Or are we going to get busy doing work for the kingdom? Do you really want to live life? Ask yourself this. Do you really want to live life when time expires, when this sand runs out on your life, on my life? Where are we going to be at? What point of life are we going to be living for God? Are we going to still be strung out and living a life of sin? Are we going to still be strung out clubbing and bottle popping, sleeping with multiple people, profanity, cursing, backbiting? Or are we going to be living a life that's sold out to Christ and doing the will of God? See, we don't know our expiration date. Only God knows the number of days we have left. So since we don't know what stage we are in our hourglass, why not live for God today? Why not bow down to the throne of God and give him your life and start worshiping and serving him as a way of life? Guys, God gave me this vision. I think it's very powerful because why? We all have an hourglass, and only God knows what time we have left. Take your life more serious, guys. Don't take your life being passive on your walk with God, not worshiping God, not serving God, not reading your word. You want to ask God to come in your life to rule your life. You want to ask God to allow you to be on a decrease so therefore he can be on the increase. You want to live your life, the life that God called you to live, so therefore you can go out and be disciples for Christ. Because when your life expires, you want to be able to say, I have done my part. I have did work for the kingdom. I have stored treasure up in heaven. If we all knew what stage we were in this hourglass, I really believe we will live life a lot more different. I really believe that we will live life of reading our word. We'll take our word more seriously. We'll take the things we say more seriously. We will take sin more seriously if we know how much time we have left. Don't think just because you're waking up today or you waking up tomorrow that you have forever to live. Time is all ticking on every last person that's living on this planet. And only God knows your expiration date. So this video is basically is to inspire you to live for God, to sell out to God, and to know that we all have a timer, literally, on the top of our head. I know I look crazy, right? But imagine everybody in this world. If you can walk the streets, imagine everybody seeing how much sand they have left. Don't you think you would treat people a little different? Don't you think you would treat God a lot more different? Don't you think you start worshiping God a lot different in your life? If you can look in the mirror and see how much time you have left. Guys, sell out to Christ today. Don't take your life as a joke. God called you for a purpose. You all have a purpose. You are put here for a purpose. But you won't know your purpose in life until you start serving and worshiping the Lord as a way of life. And therefore, you'll be able to walk into the promises of God. Have a wonderful day, Facebook. And may God bless you and may God keep you.